Hello, hello. Fun fact, I started drawing about half an hour ago, so like 30 minutes ago, and I forgot to click start stream. So yeah, I forgot to start stream for at least 30 minutes before I realized it. Can you imagine if after an hour or so and I finish my painting and I just thought that all my viewers had abandoned me because nobody was coming. And it turns out that I didn't start my stream. So, yeah, I'm right now doing a little bit of rebranding, as in, I'm I change my avatar. Uh, this little guy over here, yeah, I change it to a new one. Is it based off your appearance or not? Nah, it's not really based on my appearance. More like my what is it? Favorite character design. So yeah, first of all, it's the internet. So yeah, I can draw myself however I like and not limited to my real physical appearances. You mean you're not an anime girl? IRL? Well, previously I was not anime girl, but now I am with blue hair because I like anime girls with blue hair. Are you clumsy and always knock things over? Well, for the clumsy part, yes. Yes, I am. I'm a clumsy girl. For instance, I always stub my toe at least 5 times a day, you know, to the point that I think now I'm resistant to the pain. When you get angry, do you punch people to orbit? Yeah, I do. If people steal my food, then I punch them to to the Mars if possible. Oh damn. Yeah. If I hypothetically stole your chips, well then you're just asking for it then. Hello, everyone. Second. Hello, Jenny. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Just sit back and relax while I'm painting. Yeah, just chilling. Saturday night, the best activity for Saturday night is painting, for me at least. Well, for some reason, I seem never able to create a symmetrical eyes, with traditional painting. Well, now I'm giving myself eyelashes, beautiful beautiful long eyelashes, even though IRL, I don't have long eyelashes, but on the internet, you can be whatever you want. Where do you live? Well, somewhere in Southeast Asia. Okay. Now I'm gonna start painting the hair. And now I'm trying something new by painting the highlights first before the base color. So for the highlight this time, I'm using pink. Uh, I don't know if you can see it because of the lights. I'm painting pink very, very, very lightly so I can layer it with another color later on. But the hair will not be pink. Wish me luck. She lives in YouTube. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I live part time on YouTube and sometimes I live in TikTok, Instagram. During the day, I live in TikTok. Hmm. Okay. Wanna hear how the presentation final I told you about went? Yeah. Go ahead. While I'm blow drying the paint. It was a mess. I was in a group and we had to write a 10-15 minute scene and act it out. Wow! I thought it was a presentation, not a drama or theater. Uh, oh, how did it go? What did you have to do for the act? I mean, we didn't even finish writing the script until the day we were supposed to present, and I see. The script was about someone who's released from prison and seeking forgiveness from the people he's wronged. Ooh, cool stuff, cool stuff. The group were presenting before us and we realized we forgot to print out the strip. Ooh. So we all ran to the library to get it printed while the group before us went to present. Ooh. And then Well, we're hoping the group before us has soon finished and the rest of class is waiting for us to come back. They are waiting for you. Hurry up. So we ran back to the theater and to a relief group before us was still going. Whoa. I thought you each had only 10 minutes for each group. And our professor at the class loved it. Ooh. So I thought each group only had 10 minutes to present. So that was some speedy printing you did back then. Then 10 to 15 minutes. I see. Got a tear slam in my face during a scene. How come? How come a door slam? Huh? And then 10 to 15 minutes. Well, I gotta say, back during my high school and also university years, yeah, I remember those days when for group project we did things almost last minute, either because we were procrastinating or genuinely forgot. Well, it was fun to remember now, but not fun to experience it during the time. I kinda failed class this semester because of that. Really? Why? What happened? Oh dear. Well, I also forgot about the class. Well, it almost happened to me several times too. Class which is online with no in-person or Zoom meeting. What? Online? For weeks, I forgot I was taking it and neglected all the work. Dear, oh dear. Decided to beg me to allow me to submit the late work. Oh, I see. How did it go? Really passing with all your missing assignment, even if you do the extra credit I'm giving. What? Ooh, that's rough. Rather than filing a complete fail isn't failing. Oh, I see, I see. Is teaching the class in the fall, and so I've really taken the past, I'll be the grade I get is teaching in person. Well, better not forget this time. It's very nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see that. I see that. He said everyone has a crush on her when they don't do good. I see, I see. Gonna be taking 6 classes next semester. Oh, see, I see. Uh, oh dear, oh dear. Right now, I'm attempting to draw without an line art, but as you can see, I'm kinda not doing not too good. And right now, I'm trying to fix it, starting with doing a line art so I can see everything. It looks good to me. Yeah, but I kinda, you know, did a mistake here. The color blending isn't doing too good. I should have practiced before doing the real artwork, but for some reason, I don't really like doing art studies. But maybe I have to change that if I want to be good, you know, at drawing. So yeah. Oh, let's see if I can fix this mess before it gets too late. And also, not trying to make an excuse or anything, but for some reason, this paper is kind of strange, I mean, in several spots, the paint isn't spreading very well. Yeah, so that could be it. Or even though this is the paper that I use, but I don't know. See, let me see if I can fix this. Well, next stream I shall be doing art studies. I guess it's kind of inevitable at this point. I have to study, even though I don't like it, but it's important if I want to be good. Well, I have to study. I've got two finals coming up. Good luck to you. Study well. Don't be like me. Because back in the day I hated studying, and as the result, I'm not doing well in school at all. I never did well. You're in school now? No, I have graduated for at least a decade now. Man, now that I realize it, it's almost already a decade since I last graduated. It feels like it's just yesterday, now that I realize it. Kidding. Well, although recently I have been dreaming of back in school, man, those dreams felt so real, And in the dream, I was kind of freaking out because it was like, why am I back in school? I thought I finished it already. No. Yeah, not a good dream. Not a good dream. Have you ever a dream where you were taking a test and that you didn't study for? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have. I have. And that's the bad dream talking about, you know. Although in the dream I was kind of, you know, being rebellious. I mean, in my dream, not in the real life, that this is stupid. Why? Why did? Why do I have to study for this? I have no use for this in my future. I don't want to. So I have question about school Indonesia. What is it? What is it? I'm sure you've had classes with rude students. How bad were they? Well, let's just say that my school experience is a little bit of anomaly because normally I think that, at least in my era anyway, that rude, that like naughty students are a thing. But during high school, I went to an international school, as in English speaking school, because back then it it was the fad. Yeah, people thought that uh international school was the best. So yeah, in the school there were a lot of like rich kids and whatnot, and English speaking in Indonesia or another country. English speaking in Indonesia. uh it was also the era of uh gentle parenting, so to speak, as in no yelling, no punishing the students, the naughty students. So yeah, combine that with wealthy students, and I think you can imagine what happened. You and I went to completely different schools. Well, it was just my high school. In my junior year, I went to a completely different style school, I guess. In my junior high, uh my junior high school is the strict one. I mean, like, strict teachers, strict tests and lessons, all strict, and no students were misbehaving, no naughty students. So yeah, in my junior high, uh there were less naughty students in my junior high, and then when I went to high school, everything changed. uh did your parents ever tell you, like, uh I'm sorry, have you have your parents ever told you stories like, back in my day, uh teachers were very scary. If I didn't do homework, they will spank my butt, or making me stand in the sun for hours. Have you ever heard that? Mom never really told me any high school story. My dad was a street kid who didn't really go to school. I ask because I've been told that students in Asian schools are much more respectful than American high school students. Yeah, like I said, times have changed, you know. Maybe the respectful students were true, but it was way, way back then. Back when teachers were very, very strict and do not tolerate any misbehaving, and parents were actually supportive of the teachers. But now, times have changed, you know, with, you know, gentle teaching. uh, you know, right? Like, I've had classmates curse out teachers to the point where they cry. Well, yeah. I've heard stories like that. But I guess in Indonesia, uh, things weren't so bad like that. At least, I don't know. I've only been hearing stories about my nieces and nephews. I'm not really familiar with students nowadays. I can only tell stories that I've experienced myself. The whole my classmates were very nice and respectful. Yeah. I guess it kind of depends on the schools and the students and their family, you know. If parents were actually teaching their kids at home, then I believe they will turn out very nice at school. But definitely some stuck out. Yeah, I guess. But then again, from my high school experience, uh, there were there were quite a few, you know, problem students, because it turns out not every student can be taught nicely, you know, nicely as in no punishment, no consequences. Oh dear, oh dear. I was hoping I could turn this streaming into a tutorial session, but this painting is not doing so well. So I don't think I'll be making tutorial out of this. Maybe next time. I miss high school sometimes. Very carefree, and I was constantly surrounded by my friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Biggest responsibility was the math homework due tomorrow. Yeah, 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 yeah. I tell you, senior year was easy as hell. I see, I see. COVID happened during our junior year, so for senior year, we had a virtual classes at first. Then, as time went on, they started letting us back in, but the Zoom meeting is. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard the story too, as well from my nieces, nephews, and cousins about the online classes. Learn how to cook as person, go study and hang out with friends. Just long to Zoom call with my camera. Fun times. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fun times, fun times. So, what are you doing at this moment? Are you still working? Or actually got a full night's sleep at 4 once. I see. Good for you. Good for you. Or get a second job. I see. I see. Uh, Random question, but have you watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? Not really. Fun fact, I don't really watch movies for the last couple of years. I don't know. Just maybe a little bit lack of interest, I suppose. Ah, this is such a mess. Breaking Bad. Yeah, I might check it out. I might check it out. I'm I'm thinking that I probably need more hobbies than just drawing, you know? Have to have some variation in life. So yeah, check out I might start checking out movies that I haven't watched. Drugs in that show if that turns you off. Well, I'm no stranger to Western movies. So I know there's stuff in there. As a matter of fact, I watch Fast and Furious, you know. Goodness gracious, what is wrong with this paper today? So weird. Uh, don't tell me I bought the fake paper because it's usually not this difficult. saw one of those movies years ago. Do you like them? Well, for the first two, I like it, but the later, like four, five, six, seven, not so much, not so much. I I only watch it to spend time with friends and family, but not really my favorite. Do you drive, by the way? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, because public transport in Indonesia isn't really so reliable. So 95% of Indonesian people actually own private vehicle in the form of motorcycle or cars. Yeah, I've seen a lot of motorcycles on Indonesian street. Yeah. And I believe it wasn't just Indonesian, like the majority of Southeast Asian all drive motorbikes as their main transportation. Okay. One a second, be right back. Toilet break. So hello. I'm also back from toilet break. Yeah, I I was fortunate enough to be able to go on vacation abroad. I've been to Japan, Australia, oh, where again? New Zealand, I suppose. Will you ever come to the States? I don't know. It's kind of far, and nowadays I'm not really a fan of sitting in the plane for very very long time. Not a fan, not a fan. Actually, one of my aunts and my cousin, some live in United States, but I kind of forgot where exactly do they live. But yeah, I have relatives in America. Would be cool if we can visit them, but it's just so far, far away. Did they get fat from being here? Not really, because they're Asians and Asians are known for saving money, and saving money means no eating out unless very, very necessary. At least that's what I've heard so far. I've been only to three states. Don't go exploring that much, but I want to. Yeah, you should. You should. In fact, you should travel while you're still young. Of course, only if you're able to. But yeah, don't wait until you're old and whatnot to travel. You wanna travel across the world? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't we all? Don't we all? Well, if only plane tickets aren't very expensive and other countries aren't so far away, then yeah, I would love to. Of hearing Europeans express surprise of how big the US is. See, I see. First, you drive 3 hours and you're in Switzerland. Really? That's so cool. Yes, you drive 3 hours and you're still in the same state. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that I've been to Malaysia and Singapore as well, but I don't know. They're very close to Indonesia, so yeah, I don't really consider Singapore and Malaysia to be, abroad because they're so close. So close as in 2+ hours plane ride. Can you drive to them? Well, I don't think so. Unless unless our car can float in water, then I don't think so. once drove 5 hours to go to Canada only to get turned away at the border. Ooh, why? What happened? He has a pretty lengthy criminal record. Ooh, see, I see. He's been arrested over 30 times, I think. Oh, really got nice guy. Really funny. Oh, see, I see. It was shot before a month ago. Though. Oh, anyway, since we have knives at home, and he said because I like stealing. Man, that's rough. Sorry to hear that. AI, I find it funny. How dare you? How dare you, huh? Play with my feelings like that? I don't know. I'm majoring in criminal justice since a lot of my family members are criminals. See, I see. Problems of time in prison, including my death. Ooh. I've never been arrested though. Yeah, yeah, you shouldn't be arrested because that's not good. Tons of interesting stories. Threat of little stuff. Whether the other things they stole with some guys they know. Wow, like straight out of movie. I see, right? But that's really crazy, though. Crazy stories. I will encounter this time for robbery and priest testify against him in court. Ooh, that's so crazy. Crazy life you have. So trying to pull off a robbery. Man, crazy stuff. My dad that Jenny pulled off the stick and demanded the gun. That's crazy, man. Crazy, man. By the way, I'm sorry if I let out random noises and grunts because I'm really frustrated that my paper isn't really cooperating today. Uh, Seriously, that represent if he thought he killed my dad. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy stories. Your story can be a movie, you know? Like, you should make a movie about it. Yeah. I'm on Goddess at once, but it was because he neglected to pay a ticket. Crazy story, crazy story. Your life is crazy, man. Like my family's life. Yeah, I see. So how many times have you been arrested? Well, if I ever committed a crime that so that the police chase me, I'm sure my parents will throw me in jail first before the police, Asian parents be like that. Well, but I do know a relative who allegedly committed a crime, I think, and I only knew about this because once we saw a news about a crime happening near my city, like very, very close to my city, and I guess still very close to where I live. Yeah, it got into a news, and apparently the criminal is still somewhat distantly related, I think, to my distant relatives, so to speak, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I guess so. Whoa, this girl, this woman, uh, is this woman is in the news for a robbery, and later I found out that my second cousin apparently knew her. If you ever get arrested, I'll be your lawyer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be in your hand. So, Your Honor, she's just a girl living her best life. Well, I can tell you, I also have a cousin and a brother who were arrested for separate robberies. See, I see. Cousin was also charged with gun possession. Yeah. As for me personally, I live in big cities in a relatively, you know, low crime area, at least low violent crimes. I'm sure there are robberies and thievery, but never really violent, where people die or getting hurt. But so yeah, if I think only once or twice I heard about. I think there was a murder once, a murder case, like really close to my home. it was it was very shocking to all of us because it is a very very rare thing to happen. Your age? Well, okay, I'll just come out and say it that I'm in my 30s. 30 is the new 20, I guess. There was a murder up the street from where I go. By the way, wanna hear about the story about what I said previously about the relative of my relative that get into news for committing robbery? It was kind of interesting, and a little bit shocking for all of us because apparently it was someone that at least my parents knew. So murders their cousin close to me. So I think it was about 5 years ago, before COVID, that apparently, like rideshare driver uh got stabbed by a girl in her 20s, I guess, early 20s. So so this 20 something girl, she called a rideshare, rideshare, like a rideshare car. And then I guess uh, later in the street, she stabbed the driver and tried to steal the car. So yeah, so this girl just, pull out a fruit knife, stab the driver, and she pushed the driver out, and then attempting to steal the car. But she was caught because she was lost. She tried to run away, but apparently she got lost in the middle of the street. And the injured driver apparently, screamed for help, and people just arrested her. Did the driver live? I think yeah. It was already a long, long time ago. I kind of forgot the detail. Um, and it was a little bit shocking because the girl the girl is not poor. She came from a wealthy family. She didn't work and lived in expensive apartment that her parents paid for her. you know she had everything, but you know why she committed it? Apparently she tried to steal the car because uh she wanted to go to vacation to Australia, and her parents didn't want to pay for her. So apparently she tried to steal a car to sell it, and paid for her Australian vacation. That's what I heard anyway. I'm sorry if my English is a little bit messy. Do you understand all of that, or should I repeat it again? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it was shocking all of us because that girl is, I think, only 23 years old. Still very young, right? I don't know about her plan, like trying to steal a car from a rideshare driver and then trying to sell it to pay for vacation. Man, and this girl is 23 years old. I mean, 23 isn't really kids, right? Not teens, not kids, already an adult. Well, the brain is not fully developed yet. Yeah, that goes to show that that rich people can also, do crime. You have to know common sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. By the way, yeah, so I told these stories to my parents, and my parents did a little bit of digging. Yeah, and it turns out that my parents know the girl's parents, like somewhat distant relative. Able to say, but I have another cousin who was arrested for killing someone. Oh, I see. Uh, it's him. And like him either. I see, I see. Well, I guess we all have that one relative that we never really like. I know some people in my family like that too. Portrait card. Damn. Thing looks like. Ah, thank you, thank you. Although I don't know, today is like not really the best. Uh, I don't know. It feels like for the past few days, I've had more bad art day than good art day. So I'm thinking maybe for next few days, I won't do big project like this, and instead I think I want to focus on art studies and small art projects, trying to find my groove, so to speak. uh, I'm kind of lazy to do art studies, but it looks like I don't have a choice. Draw something small and cute like Kirby. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, okay. I think I'll end the stream right now. I'm already tired. So yeah, uh, the stream will end now. So thank you so much for everyone that's come and watch and hang out with me. Don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak. How motivational. But yeah, okay. Uh, okay, I guess that's it for today. I'll see you again around Wednesday next week, hopefully around same time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and see you again next week. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for keeping me entertained at work. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you too for keeping me company for painting. Bye.